Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Sonny Gray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best pitchers in the game right now in Sonny Gray. Really turned it around. Added that four-seam fastball up in the zone. Great assortment of off-speed pitches. I really like that curveball he features, too. He has multiple weapons to strike people out. If he's throwing strikes early, this team's going to have a difficult time scoring many runs off Sonny Gray.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate, Michael Lee.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey. Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Brock, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Gray sets. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mark.
So now here is Mark McGuire looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Perez has it to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The catcher, number 4.
So here is Yadier Molina, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up is Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Perez. Larkin.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Edmond onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two pitches fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, barehanded at his knees.
He's out.
And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, George Foster.
Bases are empty here with two away, and that'll bring in George Foster. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
The high fastball is in there.
2 balls,
Hey,
1
pretty
strike.
aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Into the box, Stan Musial. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 6, Stan Musial.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. An impressive 4 for 7. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Morgan is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tony Perez. First offering on its way.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
The 7th.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Base is empty here with nobody out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. So 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And a Good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Castellanos is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Next to dig in, Johnny Bench. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 1-0 Reds. And now Bob Gibson, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Bob Gibson.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Ozzy Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. And he misses again, 2-0. Gray has his target. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now back, the left fielder,
Next to stand in is Lou Brock, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And it's 1-1 to Brock. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Eugenio Suarez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Now to the plate, here is Barry Larkin. Flew out last time up. first delivery to him.
0-1.
The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the stretch.
Ball upstairs.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Brock waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Michael Lee worked a walk his first time up.
Michael Lee.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Gray has his target. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, two.
Base hit into the left center field gap, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mark McGwire has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now back, the center fielder.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Stan Musial. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
McGwire at second with two down. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Castellanos has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That brings up George Foster, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
Boy, Dior, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Perez, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB now. Comes set with the 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes a called strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs pulled.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're up 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. Nolan Arenado will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Now pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. High in the air down the right field line. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
So the next to bat will be Tommy Edmond. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Gray gets the sign. Here it is.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Next up, Bob Gibson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
So next to bat will be Ozzy Smith, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Edmond stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Perez gloves it and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now it'll be Johnny Bench. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to short. Smith is there, and there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
No one on with 1 down, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 54, Sonny Gray.
Up next, Sonny Gray. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. This is popped up. Arenado into foul territory, and no one will get this one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now that's popped up, and that's going to land foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Arenado is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They lead it 1-0. And now here is Lou Brock. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the AB now. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
In now, Michael Lee. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in next, Mark McGuire. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Gray into his motion. Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The center fielder, number 6, Stan Musial.
So stepping in is Stan Musial, runner in scoring position with Sugan. and it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Even at 1-1, the pitch.
No, that's down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. McGuire on second. Musial at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cards forced to settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Barry Larkin. First pitch of the AB on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Edmond over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Two and one to Joe Morgan.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2. High chopper to third. Arenado has to hurry, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
Ready now is George Foster. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The count now at 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And the 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now to bat, Tony Perez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. None left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Michael Feliz is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46, Michael Feliz.
All set for the start of the inning, and that will bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edmond. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So here now is the pitcher. Bob Gibson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball. The count is 1-2.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And on 3 and 2. He's squaring and he gets it down. The second for one on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So now to the plate, Ozzy Smith, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20,
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-1 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 2-2 hit hard to short, picked up by Larkin, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. So now Now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate and rolls foul for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
2-2 now.
Two out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds go down quietly, still tied 1 apiece.
Your
Heath
attention,
Hembry
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do so to
Perez.
start the 8th.
Number 55, Heath Hembry.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark McGwire.
McGwire.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Next to hit, Yadier Molina, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Next to hit is Nolan Arenado. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. One and one. Here it is. Outside, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Tommy Edmond would be next. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter number 19, second baseman,
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edmond. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Musial over at second. Arenado on at first with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. one's fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two balls, two strikes. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a little tapper. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Paul DeYoung is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in is Johnny Bench, grounded out in his last at bat.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and a foul tip held onto here at strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field. If they take the lead, it's 2-1.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting to the red. Number 30. Ken Griffey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home as a slider waved at and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ready with the 0-2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Rob Dibble comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
49.
Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzy Smith. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate now, Lou Brock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A 1-0 delivery.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Smith leads off first with one away. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Foster will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number two.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Michael Lee. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runner back safely. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Fouled away. A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though. And a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Heath Hembry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Dibble closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.